All right, Cancer, let's get right into it. We're going to do your reading for the rest of October. Have a new setup here. Let's see what Spirit has to tell you for the rest of October. Okay, nice. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Emperor. Beautiful. Okay, so you got the Seven of Wands, the Death card, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and Temperance. And immediately from this, I feel like you've been working really hard, possibly even struggling at times to get where you want to be in life. And it's been a journey, it's been a battle. You've had to end a lot of situations, relationships, in order to move on. And possibly this was even with um, a very close relationship, like a marriage or something like that that you've had to walk away from. Um, Maybe you've been struggling a lot in this relationship, and so you were ready to end it, even if you feel like this was your soulmate. But with all that being said, I also have the Knight of Cups here, which suggests to me that for some of you, either someone new is coming in who's going to offer you the love that you deserve and that you desire, or this person that you've walked away from is going to step up to the plate. And you've had a lot of patience. And I just want you to look at this card. This is like the most beautiful temperance card I've ever seen. Can you see that? Look at all the energy in that card. That's just magnificent, glorious energy. And she has really been very patient and passionate, and I feel like you're with the, especially with the Emperor energy and the Magician on the bottom of the deck and the Queen of Cups. Okay, um, all of this is saying to me that your hard work is going to pay off. Finally, okay, finally, it's going to pay off. So hang in there. I know all of us hate to hear anything about an ex coming back, and because I'm a Cancerian myself, and we certainly hate the word patience, right? So I'm gonna pull some 111 cards for advice for you directly from Spirit, directly from Source, God, whatever you want to call him or her, the goddess, whatever. Okay. You choose your path and your lessons, and if you don't like it, you can choose again. And I feel like a lot of the Cancerians are really learning that lesson right now. You're really learning the alchemical process of manifesting your life, and that's why you're the emperor now. You know, you've bossed all the way up to emperor status. That's huge. That means that you understand not only the dynamic between you and other people, you know, like the whole psychology of it and all, um, the whole root of why people act the way they act, but you understand how to manifest and create now with ease, and you're really walking in beautiful energy. Um, Spirit wants you to remember to shield yourself from the negative energies. Continue to shield yourself. Continue to free your mind. Get some rest. Forgive yourself if there's something there that you need to be forgiving yourself about. Let it go. Forgive yourself and let it go. Okay? And to remember that we are all vessels of God's work. Even the people who bring us the heartache and the pain. And I think that a lot of Cancerians are also learning that in this time right now. Truly understanding that compassion and that gratitude for the lessons. Yeah, you're in a rebirth. And you have the promise of the sun with that. You're trusting your instincts. That's great. I love that. That's more confirmation that you're really bossing up to Emperor status. I think a card just flipped over, maybe. No? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. You've got alchemy, magic. See that? Magic. You're understanding how to use your magic. And you're moving now. You're moving with great speed. And you're playing with the mystery of the dark matter. That's where creation is born, in the dark matter. You have, and I also feel like with this card, she has a butterfly on her mouth. You see? That butterfly on her mouth, to me, not only do the butterflies represent spiritual messages and, you know, a God nod that spirit is with you and you're protected and you're loved. But it being on her mouth, it's like you've learned not to broadcast your moves, right? You don't tell people your chess move before you make it now. Before, you were always honest to a fault. And usually it would be, you know, your demise because you would tell people your next move, you know, because it, for Cancerians, it's a warning that if things don't get better, if things don't change, then I'm going to do this, right? But you're learning now that you can watch things play out. You can allow people to make their own choices for the good or the bad, mistakes or not. And if it doesn't serve you well and bring a balance to your life, you're just going to make your plans and move on. And mum's the word, right? Very strategic, very intelligent, very mature is what I'm hearing. Very mature of you. You're really bossing up to this Emperor energy. Big time. All right, but what else for Cancerians? My dear spirit. Okay. Yeah. This is your inner core. This is solidifying things. This is you being very grounded, very rooted in who you've become now and what you have learned. I'm going to set these up here. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's go with these. What else can we tell our lovely Cancerians? Okay. I'm actually hearing you've been through a lot. You can breathe now. Breathe that sigh of relief, because your time is coming. Your blessings will finally be bestowed upon you. All of your hard work, all of your effort, all of your love that you've put into so many things in your past that didn't flourish, that didn't come to fruition the way that you had hoped they would bloom and grow. Now is your time. I'm hearing Spirit say very loudly that now is your time to see your things grow, to see them multiply and be plentiful, okay? Be bountiful. So take a deep breath. The worst is over, okay? It's behind you. And then with these cards, you hit the jackpot, baby. Like 777. Cancerians like no number better than 7, in my opinion, in my awareness. And it's time. You see? It's time. This is the card that actually fell on the floor when I was getting that message. Your hourglass is full again. And it's full of light. There's not just sand up there. There is light in that sand. For you. Because you deserve it. Yeah. And you're going to be abundant. You're going to see your creations blossom into fruitfulness, true bounty, true true physical results, right? Like you're gonna have the money that you need. You're gonna have the job that you desire, that fulfills your heart and your soul, helping people. I feel like a lot of you are healers, even if it's just with your words. Yeah. You're so magical right now. You see inside that crystal ball, she has the key. You hold the key, Cancerians. You have the key of wisdom. You have the key of love. You have the key of how to bring people together, heal them, including yourself, not being left out. You finally get to stand in your light where you deserve to be. See all the light by her head, glowing on her face? That's you. Male or female, that's you. Because now is finally your time to shine. Okay, nothing else from this deck. And I'm going to pull, let's see. And I just want to remind all of you, even though you're breathing that sigh of relief, never ever stop saying your daily gratitudes. Never ever stop being thankful and grateful for where you've been, how far you've come, and who you are and where you're headed. Be grateful for that always, because the more gratitude you put out into the universe, you all know this by now, the more beautiful things you get back. I mean, I'm grateful for all kinds of details. Great toilet paper, good toothpaste, a good toothbrush, having a nice hairbrush. I mean, I'm grateful for lots of little things that most people just take for granted. I'm grateful for having nice clothing and a way to clean them, you know. So many things in our daily life that people just look over and take for granted that I am truly grateful for. Anything else for my beautiful Cancerians for the rest of October? No. Okay. And really, to look at these cards, I mean, this is perfect and enough. Um, and you had 5 and 6 too, ironically. The 5 fell first and then the 6. So the 5 is your patience paying off, and the seeds that you planted are growing now. See? And the 6 is victory and success. You're sounding your trumpet. You're tooting your own horn, you know, and you should. You should toot your own horn. You should be proud of who you are. We're taught so often in society that we should not be proud of ourselves, that that's ego, that that's negative, that's selfish. But no, if you can't be proud of you, how do you love you? You know, how do you really love you for all of your strife and accomplishments? Unless you're proud. Having healthy pride is a great thing. It's a really great thing. Very healthy. Very necessary. All right, so I'm going to pull some, some and a bunch flew out. Okay. Words of wisdom is what I was going to say when all of them flew out. So I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with eyes of love. And again, I feel like this is self-love. I feel like you're really seeing yourself, finally. Really seeing yourself. Really loving yourself for the first time. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. You see, when you understand yourself better and you understand the way that other people work better, deeper, then you can see through this new lens of love and compassion and understanding. Okay, so the next one is the promise that the universe has your back. So keep that in mind. And the presence of love in your heart will always cast out fear. And this is your card. This is the moon. Even though traditional tarot says it's Pisces card, this is truly Cancerian's card, because we are the ones that master the emotions, and we will master the whole gamut of them, and we can use the whole gamut of them in one day's time. So we are definitely the masters of the moon. And the presence of love will always cast out fear. So anytime you're doubting what you're seeing happen because it maybe isn't happening fast enough, in your opinion, don't talk the self-doubt. Talk the self-love. Continue to do that. The last card says, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. This has come together perfectly for you. I think that the message is loud and clear. You have went through a lot on your journey, a lot of pain, a lot of lessons, a lot of turmoil, a lot of conflict, but you made it through, honey. You made it through the whole war. You didn't just win one battle, you won many. And yes, you are battle worn, but your scars are fading because you have learned how to heal yourself and others. You've learned how to forgive yourself and others. And you've learned patience, which was not a Cancerian virtue. That in and of itself is a very hard lesson to learn. And you have learned the lesson of patience. And now it is paying off for you. And you are going to get your cup filled. You're going to get your soul's fulfillment. So breathe that sigh of relief. Say your gratitudes and walk forward smiling and confident that your world has already changed. Even if you don't see it yet, you feel it. Until next time, Cancerians, be well and be blessed in love and light.